Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what's happening with XRP and the XRP community. Now before we get into that, I have a couple announcements. Number one, the Discord link is in the description below so you guys can join and be closer to the community that we're building. One more thing is that for cryptocurrency, I just, remembered that you could earn free crypto in Coinbase, and I'll leave some affiliate links down below. I'm pretty sure it's 4 max per each coin. And so if you guys want to go check it, convert what you guys earn into XRP if you guys want to do that. But anyways, aside from that, guys, let's just get right into the technical analysis of XRP. Now, let XRP tweeted out, "Merry Christmas, dear friends. Had to make this XRP USD to compare. If it does not play out the same, it fails. But why is it running almost as identical as 2017? So we could see he's comparing the two, fractals. Now we could see 19, that's 19, 20, 20, and then 21, 21. Now over here, the fractal shows that we should see a sudden, upside, explosion to the upside soon. But if this does play the same as it did, back then, it'll be amazing to see, this thing all the way at like over $20. That would be amazing. But that's what's happening with the XRP chart. Now let's just jump right into the news. So from Assets Daily, we have XRP Investor. This is the exact reason XRP will have a high price and has 1 million drops. So less XRP is needed to transfer the larger payments, yet the million drops by design to fractionalize the smaller payments. Now let's watch this video.
The average transaction size might be $100. We have, large banks, their average transaction size using our technology is 8 figures, more than $10 million per transaction. We also have small payment providers. The average transaction size might be $100.
So we're super early. Just remember that, guys. We're like early, but the rest of the world is missing out in this opportunity. That, in my opinion, remember, this is obviously not financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor. Obviously, you guys should do your own research in XRP or any coin, in the matter of fact. And oh yeah, and by the way, guys, I've seen that crypto channels has been getting, censored. Their videos has been taken down and all like copyright strikes. What's happening with that, I do not know. And I don't know why YouTube is censoring all of that. From Crypto Hodler, he tweeted out, "Level playing field, one world government connected with via IoT, analyzed by AI and ML and trusted on blockchain. Every nook and cranny, nothing hidden. Christmas Day, I can't help to but ponder, is being rich worth sacrificing all our freedoms? New era of China, Japan, South Korea ties shape, promising regional integration." So he's talking about is sacrificing freedom worth being rich? Now that's a good question. You see, we're getting into times, this is global times as well, that everything's gonna be connected. Now, is it worth, for people to have less freedom but be rich, or the opposite? Rips tweeted out, "European Central Bank announces new DLT proof of concept called Eurochain." Now we could see here, on December 17th, the European Central Bank published a new proof of concept project called Eurochain. Now we already know that, XRP should be implemented. XRP has to be implemented, in the quantum financial system, a new system for everything to really work out. Because, like I said before, XRP is working heavily with the banks. We have an interesting post later on that explains in more detail of, I could say speculation or conspiracy. But onto the next two, we have is XRP Store. Now, if an asset doesn't have value and liquidity, you can't really use it without moving the market. You have algorithms to just pick up the best one in case. Right now, XRP will get picked up all the time. We can succeed on a level playing field. Now this is quite interesting. Everyone is talking about level playing field. XRP, level playing field. Now this is the video. By the way, guys, I'll leave all the links in the description below so you guys can, investigate further. Because if we watch all these videos and like articles, it's going to take up way too much time. 2. If we succeed, we believe that's going to put upward pressure on the price. You have market makers, hedge funds, speculators, traders that are providing the price discovery. Right now we're trying to make how we can make credit card payments better on the web. So we could see there, if we succeed, we believe that's going to put upward pressure on the price of XRP. So quite interesting. XRP shouldn't be at all at 20 cents or even 19 cents as I'm making this video. It should be a whole lot higher in my opinion, a lot. Now Peter Vast tweeted out, Ripple news, banks will actively implement Ripple XRP. Banks will actively implement Ripple XRP to improve their position in financial transfer. Many experts predict great success for Ripple XRP. I'm pretty sure XRP was founded in 2012, or 2013. So they had a lot of time. They had some time to work out with the banks and all these other huge companies to implement XRP. So into the stablecoin, so they could connect the whole world together. But even though they have a price to pay for that. P. Jackson tweeted out, morning brief, Spain tests a real-time blockchain payment system. We could see here, now each country or nations are getting into to the blockchain infrastructure, So even though it's happening little by little, we're getting there very quick as well. Usually when the news or corporations, CEOs and all these people say, oh, take this amount of time, for example, 10 years, in a matter of fact, it'll take a couple years. They try to hide the truth to society, so the average Joes couldn't get rich or won't get rich. Same that happened with Bitcoin. People thought it was a scam. Look where it's at today, and where it will be at in a couple years from now. Manny tweeted out, both paragraphs are huge. Post financial crisis, say what? Now this is quite interesting. Fintech, stablecoins, cross-border payments on FSB's 2020 agenda. The Financial Stability Board releases its 2020 work program today. Next year, FSB expects to tackle fintech developments worldwide, including the growing role of big tech firms in finance, the development of so-called stablecoins, in quotations, virtual currencies pegged to real assets to minimize volatility, innovation to remove friction in cross-border payments, and the transition away from London interbank offer rate to new benchmarks. There we go, guys. That one paragraph, stated it all, that we're moving towards the stablecoins era of things. A new decade is right upon us. It's literally, I think, next week a new decade should start. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people, will wake up during this next decade. A lot will happen. We'll tweet out, Christine Lagarde letter to European Parliament asking for regulatory clarity now. Talks about level playing field, stablecoins, and big tech firms. We will not stop at the moon. We're going to Mars. Very true. We could see here the level playing field. Lots of time they're always saying the level playing field. Now if you look that up in geometry, I'm pretty sure it says XRP, but those are all codes and stuff. The European system of central banks have been monitoring this in the broader context of the entry of large technology companies of big tech firms. The European retail payments market stability. There we go, guys. So Christine Lagarde, she's sending letters to the European Parliament asking for regulatory clarity now, because 2020 is right upon us. They have to implement the quantum financial system into the whole world. Now, City Sheriff tweeted out, the plan became bigger, so the list of RTGS system also blows the listing of country and their RTGS systems. The world is ready. I think this is real-time payment settlement. This color right here, literally the whole world is going into it. So we're already here, guys. It's way bigger than going to the moon. Now, guys, we're getting into the fun and interesting part of the XRP community. Let's jump into it. Now, QSR Rap tweeted, Odin, David Schwartz, the Eye. We could see quite comparisons. Now, Odin ventured to the well of Mimir, the well of wisdom. To allow him to drink, he had to sacrifice his left eye, symbol of their willingness to obtain knowledge. Mewman, Brad Garlinghouse, Hugin, Chris Larson. He was always accompanied by Hugin and Mewman, two crows representing the incarnation of memory and thought, respectively. By hiding an eye, they sacrificed a vital part of their being to obtain temporary material gains. The eyes are wisdoms to the soul. Hiding it symbolizes the partial of total loss of the soul. David sacrificed an important part of his being so that Ripple project is successful. XRP is the payment. It is the vision. It is one of the essential powers to gain knowledge and wisdom. Valknut, the mark of Odin. Odin's power to infuse courage, tranquility, and inspiration in the mind and soul of warriors before the battle. Trikill, symbol of power. The icon logo of Ripple is like the Triskelion. So we could see here, he's talking about it's the same, like the logo is the same right here and then right there. So what do you guys think about this thread? Is this true because it says XRP on his right eye? Quite interesting. Now Cryptomaniac comes back. He tweeted out, my unconfirmed insider birdie said that we're almost here. Damn, if that is true, we're almost here. Wonder what that means. XRP to the moon? Who knows? Viewer tweeted out, please have a look at what I found. Bearable Guy 123 dropped his Christmas puzzle on 19 December 2018 when he checked the castle image of drawing board. This shows that has been done and ready for to go live. And we know what that castle refers to. Federal Reserve. Now look at that. Quite interesting. Federal Reserve, Q, and then right there. Pretty sure that's the Federal Reserve. Now if we go down, if you look at the Fed payment by 2020 to go live document, date is mentioned is 14 December 2018. So reverse Bearable Guy had aware of this, and the same had been drawn in Christmas puzzle on 19 December 2018. If castle has been checked marked, means Federal Reserve. 3. We'll be getting ready to use XRP in quantitative easing. Now you can connect this with Q post that Bearable Guy 123 posted, and we were talking about the quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I think Q stands for quantitative easing. So that's quite interesting. He's connecting the dots, to the riddles that Bearable Guy had posted before into the Federal Reserve and all that. So we should be very close, guys. A couple tweets we have is from Baba Yaga. Now this is quite interesting. Baba Yaga has done it again. I told you. BG123. CKJ, February 15, 2019. CKJ agreement being signed February 2020. China, Japan, South Korea. The deal is expected to be signed in February 2020. Quite interesting. You can see from here the last tweet, 589 has made its way into Congress. And Bearable Guy, I trust. Now this is quite interesting. 5, 8, and 9. So who knows? We could see XRP. Honestly, if XRP goes over, $100, that would be amazing in any case. But what do you guys think about today's video? Please leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully we see this type of movement soon. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in my next one. See you guys.